Hello guys, my name is Marco and this is a video tutorial about classes in C++ programming, and I'm here to discuss about that. So let's get started. So first of all, what is a class? A class is a collection of a fixed number, so the components of a class are called members. Now here is the general syntax of a class. Here is where you specify your class identifier, and here is where you specify your members. Neat, huh? So the class member list, as you can see, should consist of variable declarations and functions. The members of a class are classified into two categories, private and public. These two reserved words and are called members access specifiers. So here is my sample for creating a class. Here is your library and here is your class. Here is where you state your class identifier. Here are your two member access specifiers. Now I'm gonna explain you to how private works. Private can only be accessed within the class. It cannot be accessed outside of the class. Now, in public, your variables there can be accessed outside of the class. Example, your function main. So next stop is your variable declaration, or simply object. A class variable is called a class object, class instance, or simply an object. The syntax for object is this. Here is your object and next to it is your class object name where you specified in your class. So next is how to access your class members. Here is the syntax for it. There is your class object name and your member name from your class. Note that the period here is an operator called the member access operator. So now that we have the basic ideas on how to create a class, I will show you the procedures on how to create one. So here it is. So this is my library, iStream, Windows H, and here we are. So I'm gonna type in my class programming, so bracket there. So here's my private, and I'm gonna specify some declaration like int variable, and here's my public where I can access them around my function main. So I'm gonna put here my void input value. There you go. Bracket. So cout enter variable, an integer, and \n. Oops, there's an E there. Move it. There you go. Now we're gonna we're gonna call our variable from a private. Now I'm gonna create another void which would output the value. There you go. So cout variable enter is, there you go. So cout the variable, right? There we go. And \n. There you go. Put a semicolon there to end the class. Now we're gonna create our int main, parentheses, bracket, there. I'm gonna create my object. So my class identifier is programming, then I'm gonna specify my object, which will be just object. And there, by calling the void, so there you go. I'm gonna specify my object dot input value. Now by doing this, I could call the function void, and now the output value. There we go. By doing this, it will run. It will run within the void, and it will output the value. Let's check. Save. And then run. There we go. I know it's kind of dark now, and wow, time really passed. I know we have fun, and I thank you for bearing with me, and I hope you learned a lot from this. And remember, class is an easy thing. No, actually, it's not an easy thing. Even C++, oh well, whatever. Alright, thank you for everything, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye bye.